Hey y'all, True again, and it's time for more Legend of Zelda Link to the Past. Last time I beat the forest dungeon in the Dark World, so now I'm moving on to the town, the dungeon, where the blind thief is. So let me see. I think I'll probably just make it quick and easy and get that quick. Try to save time. Uh-oh. Of all the places I could perfectly teleport to, I managed to do that one. Oh, he managed to stab me first. I'm actually thinking about getting the pendants. No, I'll do that next episode. I'll make it next episode, me just getting all the extra stuff after I get this dungeon. Just think, planning ahead. Let's see here. Oh, come on. There we go. There we go. Perfect. Now the magic action topped off. I'm trying to remember. I actually forget some of this actual Nest dungeon too. I think I remember most of it, but it's fair as hell. Actually, let's see here. One of my favorite games growing up. Actually, I won't lie, to be honest. Link to the Past is probably one of my favorite games growing up to play by myself. When my family first got a Super Nintendo, they came up with Super Mario World as a default. And later on that night, my mom actually, and it's actually almost creepy, the place where I live now is where I originally remember growing up. I think I was probably 4 or 5. And there's a Kmart across the street from where I live now. And that's the Kmart that my mom and I went to and got Legend of Zelda Link to the Past from. So this is actually a classic game for me, and I remember spending, I think it took probably off and on, to be honest, 2 years for me and my brother to beat it at that time frame. That's like a ridiculous amount of time, but as kids we had time limits on how long we could do playing games. But I think that Donkey Kong Country was a good time. Co-op wise, Zombies Ate My Neighbors was definitely a lot of fun. Me and my brother would enjoy playing that a lot. Just because it's, honestly, it's a challenging game. And it's a little random at times, so. What's that thing just randomly shooting for? Trying to remember all this dungeon's twists and turns. I won't lie, probably the one I'll have the most trouble with is the Ice Palace. This one shouldn't be too bad once I get going with it, I think. That was just me stupid running into a bomb. Frick. Alright, if I had to pick one, either it's Ezio from Assassin's Creed or Solid Snake from Metal Gear. If I had to be one, that's a pretty tough choice, to be honest. I would actually have to say Ezio, because I don't know, as much as I like Solid Snake, I think he just outweighs it a little more, because I think Solid Snake had some technology to his advantage in killing sometimes, where Ezio was just a lot of skill. Not trying to sell Solid Snake short of anything. He's pretty amazing. I like Ezio's attitude more, it just seems more appropriate. Actually, I'm running a lot of circles so far in this dungeon. I let myself get distracted a little bit. Chat room. Frick. Why did I just do that? I didn't see myself get hit with something. Big key? Perfect. Let's see here. What were my favorite Assassin's Creed and Metal Gear games? Alright, I know I'm going to get a lot of shit for my next comment, but I have never seriously actually played Metal Gear games as much as I've researched the story and watched other people play them. I've played more of the Assassin's Creed games, to be honest, so far. And that probably did affect my opinion on which one I would prefer. You know, I could say it didn't, it probably did. I know Assassin's Creed games, I really enjoyed number 3 with not feudal times, but revolutionary times. That was just a lot of fun. The other ones did feel a little repetitive at times, and I actually didn't mind it. I mean, it's still fun to assassinate people and literally just jump off a building and stab someone in the face. I mean, but yeah. I do plan on playing some of the Metal Gear games. I might actually, there is something I'm trying to get that'll let me stream my actual console games. I might just actually stream myself playing all the classic Metal Gear games, depending if I can get enough money to get the actual hardware to do that. And that's going to be a lot of fun. I mean, that'll be my first time actually playing it, so it'll be a little bit of a unique experience that I'll share with everyone. And okay, oh, I didn't even finish answering the question. Fucking Black Flag and Phantom Plan. As I said, Metal Gear, haven't really played it that much, so I don't really want an open opinion on that, since I haven't really experienced it that much. But, I mean, Black Flag, I can't wait for that one too. It's definitely one of the games I pre-ordered, and when I get my Xbox One and get all these games, it's going to be hard to decide which one to play first, to be honest. I mean, it just depends how the streaming system works on there too. If I can just openly stream, that's going to be awesome. I'll probably go back and forth between the two. But, I mean, both games are phenomenal. I mean, on Assassin's Creed 3, I really enjoyed the actual combat on the boat. And I did all the side missions you could do on the actual boat with your crew. So, I mean, that's definitely a plus for me. I enjoyed that a lot. But, as I said, I do already regret mentioning the fact I haven't played the Metal Gear games. I mean, that will get some people upset. this way yet. Alright. Zombies Ate My Neighbors. Have I ever beaten it? Yes, I have beaten it, and I have actually spent probably, I think, it took me close to 6 or 7 hours from start to end. I have actually sat down and played it all straight through. It's not easy to do because I think last time I tried to do that, I ended up getting one of those actual missions to where it's impossible to win. And the reason I say that is the moment I got the neighbor on screen, there was something killing my neighbor. And there was just no possible way I could have prevented it from happening. I mean, short of just randomly shooting in that direction and hitting the thing killing my neighbor, I couldn't think of any way I could have prevented it from happening. I mean, that's what really sucks on that. My favorite weapon on Zombies Ate My Neighbors, let me think. Favorite weapon. I like the football. As crazy as it sounds, I actually like the football just because it's fun to kill a zombie throwing a football at it into silverware or plates. That just entertains me. And the popsicles are fun too. The vacuum? When Zombies Ate My Neighbors? I don't know if there is a vacuum on that one. Nasty. I noticed the fire extinguisher. You don't think part 2 to Zombies Ate My Neighbors Gold Patrol, are you? Oh, the weed eater, the weed whacker. That's what you're thinking of, is the weed whacker. Yeah, I'll probably what I play next is definitely that one. Zombies Ate My Neighbors is a lot of fun. Hello. Oh, thank you very much. You saved my life. Please take me outside. I still have to beat Legend of Zelda into the past first. That's definitely takes paramount. If I use that word correctly. Nonetheless, I'm beating I'm beating Legend of Zelda into the past first. I've already got enough side games going, and I don't even want to start talking about Binding of Isaac. The game's a lot of fun. I've just come to the conclusion I just suck at it. Oh, there's gloves. Good gun rust. I'm trying to think if there's a weapon that works good on this boss, but I don't think there is. I think it's just straight me stabbing and cutting. Do I have a plan or a future for my live streaming and video recording? Nope. It's honestly just a fun hobby for me. I mean, I enjoy doing it. It's probably good for me to get out more by talking to people on it. It's just fun to do, I mean. Boss time. Yeah, too bright. No. Like I said, I just honestly enjoy doing it. It's a lot of fun. I would recommend it to anyone. I mean, it definitely makes just simply sitting there gaming in the dark a little more entertaining. Why am I sucking so much at this? There we go. I was getting a little much older than I wanted to. Alright, voice time. True, because of you I can escape from the clutches of the evil monster. Thank you. As the wise man sailed the way to the dark world, the Knights of Hyrule defeated them from the attacks of the evil monsters. I heard that the Knights of Hyrule were nearly wiped out in the battle. You are perhaps the last one to carry on the bloodline of the Knights. It is ironic that the last one in the line has the potential to become the hero of legend. Surely you can destroy Ganon. Do you understand? Yes. May the way the hero lead to the Triforce. That boss is definitely a pain. I mean, it's not the boss I've struggled the most with so far, I will admit to. But it's definitely not an easy boss. I think I'm going to go get the sword tempered, and I might end the episode there. When I say sword tempered, I'll show you what I mean. I'm already going the wrong way. But the boss I struggled with, I'm not talking about that boss because it never happened. I'm just hoping we'll have to play that boss again in a later dungeon. There's not a repeat. Rivet, Rivet, your body did not change. You are not just an ordinary guy, are you? I used to live in Karachi Grove Town. I wonder what my partner is doing without me. Rivet, I have a request of you. Please take me to my partner. Please, Rivet, please. Alright, I'll do that for you. But I won't lie, if a repeat happens with that boss, I may or may not see me get pretty upset and maybe even rage quit for a while. Especially if I end up dying to that boss. That would be really not a good thing to have happen. Go through the game without dying and then that boss gets me. Oh, happy days are here again. You found my partner. We are very happy now. Drop by here again at that time. We will temper your sword perfectly. Awesome. Hey you, welcome. Ask us to do anything. Temper my sword? I'll give you a biscuit discount. Sword tempered? 10 rupees. Tempered, eh? Are you sure? Alright, no problem. We'll have to keep your sword for a while. And I'll end that episode there with me having no sword. Until next time, later.